To the latest on I-95 and the developments tonight. Skyfox live over the scene. Crews here continue to work around the clock to demolish and then rebuild the portion of I-95 that collapsed on Sunday morning. This is the third night of deconstruction, but leaders say crews are ahead of schedule.
And here's what we know right now. Governor Josh Shapiro says the demolition should be finished tomorrow, and then crews will immediately start to fill both the north and southbound sides of the roadway with recycled glass material and then pave over it. 3 lanes on each side will reopen to traffic at some point. A live stream available sometime this week so people can watch the reconstruction in real time. And despite the demolition process being ahead of schedule, when pressed by our Jeff Cole, the governor could not give a timeline of when this entire project will be finished.
Governor, does 6 weeks sound like that's doable?
We're going to get this job done as quickly as possible. Jeff, you're real good at this, man, but I'm not bad at it either.
The National Transportation Safety Board just beginning its investigation into what caused that fuel tanker to crash and catch fire under the overpass.
And tonight, a Delaware County company is furiously working to help get I-95 up and running sooner than later. Chris, you got a closer look at this fake rock crews will be using to fill the street.
Yeah, we're at AeroAggregates here in Eddystone, Jason. I'm going to show you quickly what they do here. You see those big bags? They are filled with tons of crushed recycled glass you may see anywhere. They collect that glass, and this is what they end up producing with it. This is a high-tech, what they call an aggregate, a durable, lightweight, very tough, but lightweight aggregate they make out of crushed glass. Now, it's the reason why it's lightweight is the reason why they're going to be trucking this. Truckloads of this, tons up to I-95, and company officials say it's this stuff they believe can help make traffic move again sooner than later. In the hours after the 95 bridge collapse, our chief Phil Schills started getting the calls.
As an engineer, I'm driving up the Atlantic City Expressway Sunday morning, and I start getting text messages of bridge collapse.
He's the CEO of AeroAggregates. His Eddystone company makes one thing: ultralight foamed glass aggregate. Basically, fake rock made of 100% recycled crushed glass.
We crush it to a fine powder. To that, we add 1% of a foaming agent, and we run it through a kiln.
What pops out the other side? This lightweight, durable, weather-resistant, stone-like aggregate. Over the next week, many of these piles, 10,000 cubic yards of this stuff, will be trucked from Delaware County 25 miles north and begin the backfill phase of rebuilding I-95.
What the plan is to bring up 2 walls about 80 feet apart. And when those walls come up to the very top elevation of where 95 is, they'll pave on top of the foam glass, put up the barrier, and that way they'll get 95 open a lot faster.
Although state officials declined to give an official timeline, this company believes if all goes well, temporary lanes could be built and traffic could be moving on I-95 in just weeks.
We're starting to deliver material tomorrow. We're going to start constructing Friday morning. We've opened our facility 24/7 to bring material up.
We're happy to be part of the solution, really. I mean, we're just happy to be involved in getting people to work on time.
And just how important is this? Tomorrow morning, the Pennsylvania State Police will literally start escorting truckloads of this stuff up to the crash site. It is estimated that 50 truckloads a day will go up there over the next week, guys.
The experts and people smarter than us coming up with innovative ways to get I-95 up and running.
Chris, I think this is one of those things where we have to see it to believe it.
Yeah,
so hopefully
really
the cameras will be up in time.
Let's hope.
Yeah, Chris, thank you so much.